I look at the weather maps today, and the whole of Ireland is covered with warnings for ferocious rain and wind, except my county. Look at the maps for the country next door, the UK, swathes of rain heading north and stopping just before it reaches me. So it's a lovely day, it seems. The sun's out, a little bit cloudy in the sky. Might be a day for a decent walk. Oh, look, light flickering on my left eye from the top of the cup of tea I have on my desk. I'm rambling. Here we go. Bibliomancy, scene 18. I pick a random book, randomly dip in, find a random sentence, and see what a random insight tells me about the specifics of my life right now. Today, I reached into my bookshelf and found this. Deep Simplicity by John Gribbin. Chaos, Complexity, and the Emergence of Life. Remember nothing about reading it, although I'm sure that, whatever was in there somehow became part of my way of being in the world. I remember I read a few John Gribbin books, again, long time back, 15 years, something like that. I can't remember when this was published, but a long time back. And I liked him. He wrote a really interesting one on Schrodinger's cat, published in, bloody hell, that writing's small, 2004. So it could have been up to 20 years back, almost, I read it. But he was an interesting, good, popular science writer. I'm going to flick and see what I find. Oh, look, all my books have cards and things I've tucked in. Ah, how lovely. Here we go. Let's flick, find, it's all pictures. Let's see what I can find. We've been using the term chaos to describe this behavior, but it was only later called that. Indeed, it was while all this was going on that chaos got its name and became widely known. I wonder what he's talking about. He's talking about chaos. No, I don't know. The invention of chaos. We've been using the term chaos to describe this behavior, but it was only later called that. Indeed, it was while all this was going on that chaos got its name and became widely known. That clicks very strongly with one of the key things that I work with in Self with Others, the framework for thinking that underlies all of my work as a teacher and a writer and a coach and a mentor. It's all based on Self with Others. Self with Others understands that we exist and grow and learn and evolve and whatever in relationship. Relationship connection is everything, internal connection and external connection. It's based on a series of principles. One of the principles is, in chaos, seek flow. In chaos, seek flow. You don't have to find flow, you look for flow. The way to deal with chaos is to say, there's too much happening, what's the next thing I can do? And then the next thing I can do, and then the next thing. The act of searching for flow begins to take the power of overwhelm away from chaos. So the John Gribbin quote is sort of talking about how we name chaos. I can't read it again because I've lost what page it was on. How we name chaos. And I often say that chaos is just reality going faster than we're comfortable with. I mean, all that reality is one thing after another. Just thing. And when, things seem to be coming at us too fast, too many things all coming at us one after another, boo, 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 it feels like chaos. When you encounter that chaos, instead of going too many things coming at me at once, go one thing after another, that thing, then that thing, then that thing. Either speed up your reaction so that you can deal with things coming faster, or go, I'm not going to be able to deal with everything. That one's going to have to drop. That one's going to have to drop. I'll deal with that one. That one's going to have to drop. That one's going to have to, I'll deal with that one. I'll deal with that one. That one's going to. And so we find our way through chaos, what we call chaos, by seeking flow. Now, if you're lucky, you achieve flow, but that's not really the point. The point is not in what you achieve. The point is in the process you go through in the attempt to achieve. So Gribbin talking about naming things as chaos. And that's pretty interesting because I feel a bit overwhelmed at the moment by all sorts of things. And that lovely little book, Deep Simplicity, there's a great phrase, deep simplicity. That lovely book reminds me that what I experience as chaos is actually just what I'm naming as chaos, and I can rename it, and in renaming it, seek a way of flowing through it. If you'd like me to help you flow through chaos, then just reach out. That's what I do. I help you find deep simplicity. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care now. Bye.